Hey guys, my name is Neha and I'm the Global Learning Environment Coordinator for the TM.st, and I'm really excited to show you guys how to use the mentoring program. So the first step in using the mentoring program is to download the Podio app, and you can find instructions on how to do that in the VPTM resources, or you can email me. So the idea for this mentoring program is that, number one, it's competency based, which means that all participants in the mentoring program will be developing some kind of competencies or skills in themselves throughout the semester. And the mentor is going to help the mentees figure out exactly how to do that and provide resources. So the first step in using this program is to first match your mentors using the mentor matching app on Podio. So this mentor matching app is a part application and part matching tool for VPTMs. So this is the form that all mentors will see when they submit the app. You can either use a web form to send it out, or or just tell them to do it through Podio, whatever you as VPTM are comfortable with. So the app is meant to, number one, figure out how your mentor, like what the personality of your mentor is, what things motivate them, things like that, and then what kinds of things can your mentor give to a mentee. And these questions should allow you to match your mentors to their mentees. One thing to note about this app, if you're worried about any kind of privacy issues or of people reading the applications or keeping everything open, one thing that you can do is you can download the pack and then move this mentor matching app to your own TM space or to another space where not everybody has access. So moving on. The second app is the development tracking app, and this app is really the heart of the entire program. If your LC doesn't have the capacity for mentors, or if you just don't have the time to set up a mentoring system, you can still use this app to help your members really engage in some personal development outside of your regular education cycle. So I'm about to go into the development tracking app, and the idea is that your mentee, will fill this app out more than once. How many times is up to you to decide, depending on how you're going to structure the mentoring program. But the member, number one, fills out a lot of information about themselves, about what their motivation is, what kinds of things they want to do in AIESEC, what kinds of projects they want to be involved in. And then the second part of the app is to establish exactly what kinds of development they're going to engage in. So in the basic app that the MC has given to us, or that we as the MC have given to you guys, has 3 competencies that we encourage your members to develop in. If the VPTM decides that they want to do less or they want to do more, that's definitely up to your own discretion. So the idea is that you establish a competency, and when you establish a competency, it comes up based on the skills and competencies app, which I'll explain a little bit further. But you choose a competency from this drop-down list. You, depending on at what point you're recording this in, you can say how comfortable you are. If it's your first time really thinking about this, then maybe you're not comfortable at all. Maybe you have 0 comfortable. Maybe if you're like halfway through, you're at 35%. If you're all the way done, you're at 90, whatever, etc. But just use this as an indicator of exactly what kind of progress you have. And then plan out the development. The idea is that you and your mentor sit down together and decide what resources you need, what events you can attend, what positions you can take in order to develop yourself in these specific areas. And you do this for 3 or more competencies, or less than that, or however many your VPTM decides. So that's the development tracking app. And next is the skills and competencies app. So the skills and competencies app links to all of the questions in the mentor matching and the development tracking apps. So in the places where it asks, for example, the one that I listed before, in places where it asks what competencies you want to develop or what competencies you're comfortable in. So here, let me show you again. So for example, in question competency 1, please choose a competency you would like to develop. That app links to these questions, and it lists out the ones that you list out. So the idea is that we have given VPTMs 12 basic ones that every LC should have in their app. If VPTMs feel like they want to add more, then they can go ahead and add more. And the skill and competencies are divided into 2 types: technical skills such as time management or presentation skills or whatever, and behavioral competencies such as self-awareness, global mindedness, etc. So you and your mentor sit down and you decide which skills and competencies you can offer, and you input them into this app. It's really important to keep this app very updated, because otherwise your other 2 apps, the mentor matching app and the development app, are not going to be accurate. So that's the skills and competencies app. The last app is the support documents, and this is meant to be an information management system for the VPTMs or the mentoring coordinator. This is where all of your mentors put in all of the resources that they use to mentor their mentees. This is where VPTMs put in training documents or support documents for mentors or mentees. It's really meant to be a really good space for you to share ideas of how to mentor. So that's the app. This is the Podio app, and I hope you guys fully utilize it. It's a really great resource, and I hope that it's useful to you. Please remember that everything that you've seen here is fully customizable. You can change it to fit your LC's needs however you want. So yeah, if you have any questions, please let me know. I will include my contact information at the end of the video. So yeah, happy mentoring. Bye guys.